Miss Fassetti, we must stop asking for chocolate.
Ask for any, I promise.
She didn't. The most beautiful woman in the world. Thanks.
However, make a joke earlier about chocolate-covered strawberries, but I didn't ask for any chocolate.
Honey,
Yes.
can I go fight the mountain kitties?
You may not go fight the mountain kitties.
With my bare knuckles.
No.
We already firing squatted a mountain kitty earlier.
The answer is no.
Aww.
In my time hanging out with Bobby and May, we have been together for 30 minutes and I've already witnessed them murder 3 locals.
Excuse you, it's not murder, it's manslaughter. There's a difference.
They literally took a sword to one.
No, and she tried scratching his back. I witnessed it.
Yeah,
He asked. He fell down the mountain backwards onto her sword. Complete witness to the whole scenario. Yes, I attest to this.
Uh-huh.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just gonna give me a couple of moments. I just need to look over a few reports. Give me
Hey.
moments, guys. Oh, I thought I was done this. Oh, okay. Cover them high, high, cover them high. Oh, oh, oh. That load of, like a load of my Instagram photos are probably. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay, now I've finished looking at those reports.
Find anything good or juicy?
Only SAO stuff that you would find delightfully boring.
Well, I kind of find it interesting.
Okay, I heard Bobby, I heard James, and then I didn't hear Rebecca.
I said you're a report.
Report.
Okay.
having a problem.
Do you not have keys to your own vehicle?
I have keys, but it won't let me start it.
I would get back in. It happens all the time.
Where are you?
Heading to Southside Autos to sell a car.
Is that Lyra?
Hello?
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm waiting to somebody to come and pick you up, so I was just walking. How are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I got Dawson's rabbit. He's my
Ooh.
partner for today. You can
Oh,
hop out and say hi. He purrs.
we sure it's a he?
What his ID card says. He's got an ID if you look at it. He throws up gang signs.
Let me have a look at this
He has a
tag.
Yeah, he has a tag.
Bobby, come here.
It says Casper Dawson, but it's a rabbit, so that could be a boy or a girl.
It says M, next to the gender.
Oh, okay, maybe. Okay.
He throws up gang signs as well. Throw up your gang signs, Casper.
Oh, such a strong rabbit.
Yeah.
You mean catching all the
He
bad
got-
guys?
He got inside a dump truck earlier and hotwired it.
Smart, they're a rabbit too.
It was crazy.
What are you doing up this end? I don't normally see officers up this end for...
Someone else wanted to see him, so I'm taking them up there.
Oh, don't let me stop you. I'm just, like I said, I'm just waiting for somebody else to come pick me up.
That's fair enough. Alright, don't get taken hostage.
Try not to. Hi. You are adorable. You keep an eye on him. He's a bit of a troublemaker, okay?
That's Cat.
Protect him from all those guys. You coming with me?
Oh,
Okay.
Casper, you're a traitor. Come on, I have someone else who wants to see you. They pay good money for it. I'll give you burger shot.
Wait, they're paying money? I mean, Casper's a free world rabbit.
Casper, I'll give you burger shot.
Isn't that bribery?
No.
I think
Alright, never
I
mind.
think you might have lost Casper.
Never mind, I can get down here.
So I have Casper with me.
Sorry about that tonight.
I have Casper with me.
You have Castle?
Oh, no.
What's a
Casper.
Casper?
Casper.
He's a traitor rabbit.
He is a most adorable rabbit.
Are we having rabbit stew tonight?
If you say that in front of Casper, he's gonna kick your ass.
Are you referring to Roadkill,
Oh, yeah,
the
he bites
EMS, and
ankles.
TV Bunny?
No, I'm referring to the PD bunny.
Man, you have got to send me out on more stuff, Brian.
But it sounds delicious.
No, I mean something where I'm not auditioning for the part.
James Rossetti, no.
I'm so hungry.
Classically trained actor. I need to grow as an artist.
How many times me and Archer had to eat rabbit?
You're not.
Aww.
Is what?
You know Somebody should probably free that girl from the ICU, but no one's on duty, so well.
I'm not on duty.
Well, the people that were on duty just locked her in while she was visiting someone and clocked out.
Hi. Oh, look at all that fuzz. All the cute fuzz.
Alright, I gotta go because there's a cool Casper. I guess you're staying with us. So have a good one, Casper.
You can go with him if you want. He's Casper's coming, Diaz. Hold on, I'm gonna... Alright, can you get in here? No. Looks like you should be able to, but you can't. Oh, you can! I find sneaky places.
Question mark?
I find sneaky places. See, you all saw the bunny. Apart from Barbie.
No, I saw the bunny earlier at the shift meeting this morning. It attacked my shin with a tomahawk.
What did you do to it?
Shin.
Rebecca, your Instagram profile is broken. Picture.
Mine too.
So is yours, Lyra.
Let me fix that.
Anybody whose image is through emails does not have a working image.
All my beautiful pictures are gone.
Yeah.
Well, mine's sorted.
I cannot believe this happens.
Oh my goodness.
It is what it is, you know?
Is this an interior you can go into? I feel like it's not. It looks like it is. Oh, it is. A little teapot. Why can we not? Why is this thing?
Oh, you must be looking to get laid down.
I didn't realize you could enter there. Mm. I didn't know the place called the Little Teapot existed. Ma'am, you are parked illegally. I don't think this one exists as a place now. Walking along, singing this song. Can I get to the top of this building? This is the question.
Just realize, if Ali Chahara comes after you, I will go on a literal manhunt.
Father, can you send me the link for it so I can make it my Twitter?
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Why is that even a thought right now?
Walking along.
Just walking along singing a song. Hi, Hooligan. Thank you for the raid. Hi, Chewie. Oh, I do. Like, Lyra does have a social life outside the prison. She just... It's just not normally at the times that you may be around. Now, so you can get down there, but you can't get back up. Got it. I'm good, thank you.
Honey.
What's up?
Which is always a good, good. Yes.
Where are you?
Walking along, singing a song.
I see a thing I want to buy, but I can't buy it.
Why can't you buy it?
I have the money for it.
What is it you want?
Car.
What car?
It's very familiar to you.
A neon?
No.
Is it Southside?
Mm-hmm.
Is it an off-road?
It can be. Where's you?
I told you.
I will carry my queen.
Bobby, tell me what it is.
Tauros.
Oh. Do you want a Taurus?
Yeah, for fun. They said that they would go minimum of 150,
That's stock price.
but it's got upgrades.
What's your bank account?
Let me text you.
And how much do you need?
Let me bath it.
James, don't worry about it. You've paid off it 10 times over.
Are you sure that offer will stand?
Thank you so much.
And enough to try you over as well.
Oh, I owe you big time.
You bought mine, so I will help buy yours.
James, are we leaving you here?
Daddy's gonna get himself a Charles. Oh my god.
All right,
Rebecca,
well,
no, in so many different ways.
Okay, so you don't want to buy me back to save me?
Why am I having to do that?
I will see you in a bit,
put
James.
her
Keeps
down,
kidnapping me.
relax.
We are going to Tuck, James.
Okay, I shall see.
The fact that you guys say Tuck instead of Tom's disturbs me.
What's TUC?
I think your father is over the moon right now. Somehow. They're down at Tom's Used Cars and Southside Autos.
James, did you know you can double clutch an ambulance?
I did not.
You can also double clutch a Vic.
Why are these things that we're interested in?
May brought it up.
Actually, no, Rebecca dared me to double clutch my Mesa, which can't be done. And then it went from there.
So yeah, Rebecca's fault.
Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. I have that song stuck in my head and I have no reason why. No idea. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. I love you. I love you. When will we say I do?
Heading back to Southside Autos. Yeah, Tuck tried to offer us 10K, so fuck that.
Oh, hold on. Ooh, glittery. No, I'm good without those. Oh my goodness. It happened! It happened! Oh wait, no, was that our old one?
James, just say no.
Yeah. What is James not saying no to?
No, he is saying no.
What is he saying no to?
Intrusive thoughts while going down the highway.
At 120.
James for 30.
No, he's not with us.
Yeah, I tried to say no, and she said I'm not her dad, so I tried to get her dad to say no.
Oh. Oh my goodness, the lashes. Just gonna look at her report again. Give me 2 seconds. Attempt number 3.
I need to deal with the Tamagotchi. Well, what's up then?
Hi.
Hi. You guys still causing chaos.
Yes.
Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman. Pretty woman, the kind I'd like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you. You're not the truth, no one could look as good as you. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see, pretty woman, that you can be as lovely as you can be. Sorry. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, driving all the time. Welcome home, D-Bents. Welcome home, D-Bents. Welcome home, D-Bents.
Rara.
Hello, to you too.
shiny.
I'm guessing you're happy.
Yee.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thank you.
No butt sliding. Mace puppet is squat in front of me.
Excuse me?
I gotta stop over at VPD once I'm done here and help Max with something quick.
Okay.
You gonna be over there?
I might be. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm stuck in one song loop. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. Thursday and there's Dante. Stuck. Ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. We somehow managed to walk almost a complete half a square from where we've been, half a rectangle.
Goodbye, James.
James?
Becca stole the brand new car.
Death mode.
May, where you at?
Just sold it. We're coming back now.
What'd they give you?
26K.
There you go.
And I'll need to pick up my paycheck, and then we'll have to figure out what I'm missing from there.
Moon is in one of the moods. Not gone on duty. Don't know if I'm going to get on duty. But I have 2 more days of school left. 2 more. And tomorrow, I would normally be going out in the morning, but I'm not. So So maybe I could take the opportunity to go and visit one of the students that I haven't yet managed to go and visit in the last 2 weeks because they've not been there when I've been there. So maybe I can go and visit both of them actually. I should be able to go and visit both of them actually. Who was James arguing with?
Max.
What did Max do this time? Moon has been kicking butt. Moon had a session in the afternoon. In the morning was teaching. Still doing so much planning and...
Hey.
B?
How shall I take the form of punishment to May for being naughty?
What was she naughty about?
She's screaming.
About?
I'm not.
Alright, Lara, where you at?
Walking.
Do you want us to pick you up?
It depends where you are.
At pillbox right now. James is going to take a nap.
James! You're going back home.
Yeah, I gotta take a small nap, but I'll be back after the meeting.
Okay.
You okay? You gonna hang out, or are you gonna go walk around?
I'm walking at the moment. I have no idea. My mind is just wandering right now.
Okay. Are you exploring?
I was exploring.
Find anything interesting?
Not really.
Okay. Thinking of a license plate. How about Doc City?
Yes.
Apart from the guy with
God,
a very
now I
clear
want
class
one.
2 on his back that just ran past me.
You're gonna let me carry a class 2? That's fucking awesome.
No, I said apart from the guy that ran past me who had a very clear class 2 on his back.
At least he wasn't holding a class 5 or something.
Just have like an aircraft carrier is what you have on your back.
Well, I mean, a few days ago, Axon Casablanca just walked up to the prison with a Uzi on his back.
Oh,
And
and
they
then
got
tried to blow
surprised.
towards the fence.
And they got surprised when we called the police.
Tried to blow towards our fence.
Yeah. Where you at, Lara?
North of Little Seoul.
You ever wonder if the reason you constantly get kidnapped is because you walk?
Actually, I'm less likely to get kidnapped when I'm walking by myself, or
Send me pin, Mom.
even like cycling by myself.
Papa Mercedi's gonna pop some motherfuckers.
I mean, the other life to consider is that I have a social life that normally involves me being healthy, and I take time off work.
I don't know what either of those things are, social life and healthy.
What about time off work?
There's a... Lyra, are you trying to tell me there's a world outside the hospital?
Exactly. That doesn't
Honey, what
involve
do you want me to
fast
make for
calls.
dinner?
Spaghetti.
Okay. Love you. I'll
Love
make
you
sure
too.
it's prepped for you.
Did you know there's an actual world in the city that is social?
I believe you. I was in the city for months before I joined DOC.
They might be very social locals, but
Mom, send pin.
VPD is where near.
Hello.
Hello.
You're dressed up all fancy.
Not really. This is a really tight dress.
That's why I called it fancy.
I still don't believe you when you say there's a world outside the hospital.
I mean, like, there's roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the city for months before I joined DOC. Nothing much happened. It's a very lonely experience.
So I'm still light duty. Damn, Bobby following the law with the lights?
Because Lyra's here.
Oh.
Why is that a because Lyra's here thing? Shouldn't
Because
you always be
Lyra.
there?
She's my boss.
And something else.
Well, yes, friend.
And
My mother.
person that looks after who deals with all the SAO stuff.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
lawyer.
at 54k.
Okay.
And I
Not too
need,
far
what
off.
is it, 65, 70k?
65, I believe.
65 for what?
She's buying it for
Macho.
Macho.
You
One
know,
of
the
these
thing
bad
that got
boys.
me, the thing that caused me to need surgery?
You know, one of these things. I'm
That
good.
was a headache.
Yes, it was.
See, that's also a thing that barely happens.
Headaches?
Yeah, when you're walking.
Oh, I get more of them when I'm walking. I don't know
Fucking
why. I
put
just
your
do.
lights on. Did y'all hear a siren?
I heard a horn bleep, like a siren bleep, but that was it.
Yeah, I heard a horn. I didn't hear a siren.
Well, it wasn't like the horn. I heard like the bleep when you just blip the siren, but
Oh,
no lights or anything.
that? Yeah. I
Like, if
didn't
you
see
were to
any
flex your
lights.
arm.
He wasn't
I
code
didn't see
2.
lights either. I didn't even see the car, to be honest.
It was a
It
police
was
car.
too fast. I didn't see it.
I don't know. I'm just driving. Where you want to go?
I don't normally drive everywhere.
Fair enough. See, when I drive, I go mountains.
And you go
And-
over 100 miles an hour.
Yes. Just close your. No, you're in the back seat. You can't see my speedometer. What are you talking about?
I can look over your shoulder.
You
could also make you
get a
really-
general gauge of how fast you're going.
It could also make you really, really nervous and take off my seatbelt.
I mean,
I already did that.
I regularly drive without my seatbelt.
Not that it
I
stops
don't-
you when you're going to have fast enough speeds and you crash into something.
This doesn't actually go
Bobby?
fast enough to send you through the windshield.
What do we tell you at every fucking PD meeting?
I put my
I already
seatbelt
took mine
on.
off.
I
I
put my
already took
seat.
mine off.
I put my seatbelt on and I still went through the windshield.
If I'm working, I always wear my seatbelt.
I pretty much
If
never
you're
wear a
working,
seatbelt.
you don't go over 8.
No, I do occasionally.
Don't say that in front of your phone.
It's
What?
called lights.
Yeah, I have code 2. I have access to code 2. Strike. Got it. I'm just trying to get up to the mountains. Hmm. That'll do. God, I love the Camacho. That's a military base.
Yeah, I don't feel like getting a vacation today.
No. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know. I don't drive places. I do. I drive everywhere.
I mean, we could get out and walk if you wanted to.
Yeah, but then what would my Camacho be doing?
And then one of
Same.
us is definitely getting kidnapped.
That's true.
Because the last time you, Shay, and I were walking, instantly, you got kidnapped.
Told you I get kidnapped with people, not by myself.
Now I have a firearm, so if somebody tries, not happening.
They will become like the murder kitty earlier.
That was
Oh
ridiculous.
my god, we fire and squatted a murder kitty that was trying to kill us.
It did growl and lunge at us first, by the way.
Yeah, we
That's
didn't
a
just shoot
sign.
it for the sake of shooting it.
Yeah,
That
it's
is a
very
sign.
sturdy.
I can't believe all 4 people shot at the same time though, without any communication.
And then Mag dumped the whole cat.
And then we continued firing.
It was great.
Hmm. Seatbelt's on.
Nah.
Seatbelt's on. We're going mountainous. All right then. It's not speeding. I'm just going up a mountain trail.
I didn't have my seatbelt on when we rolled earlier.
Fair enough.
Deer. I thought that was a goat, but it's a mountain lion. I don't know why I thought it was a goat. I mean, you're not really going up.
Yeah, I took the wrong path. I'm going to go up though. Ah! This thing's a tank.
.90-degree angle. Let's go.
Hmm?
I was gonna say let's go up these rocks. 90-degree angle.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Nah, couldn't.
I tried once with the Everon. It didn't go very well.
Well, that's never on. So, the one time I ever went on a ride along, Christmas Day, Jason Blackwell somehow, his cruiser stuck right there, leaning up against the support of the bridge, and we just could not, for the life of us, get it out. And then Jason and I fell off the mountain.
Nice. Sounds like you had a fun day that day.
That actually kind of was. Weirdly enough, I was with Dylan Dawson on that ride along. I was riding along with him.
Hey, this is where James opened his stitches.
Yeah.
There's a car down there.
Yeah, people fish down here all the time. I fish
Yeah.
down here,
This
actually.
is a regular ranger check site.
The Rangers will never check me. That being said, I don't break poaching laws while fishing.
All right,
Well, DOC
so while
does
I'm
ranger
on light
duty.
duty from now on, I do ranger duties.
Bet. I'll be your duo.
I'm gonna try to get cleared today, just later when Maddie or Quinn or whoever comes around.
You won't see Quinn for the next week.
Damn it.
Why not?
She is flying to Asher Hart's vacation home.
Ooh.
Oh. She's
I
the one who
didn't know
cleared
that
me
two
for
were
light
a
duty.
thing.
You didn't know that?
No.
Almost everybody know that.
I don't know EMS drama.
I've known that
That's fair
since the day I almost accidentally killed Asher.
I have met Asher like a total of 2 weeks when he was in DOC, and then never again.
I used to see him all the time when I hung out with Dylan Dawson, but now that he's not in the city, I don't see Asher very much.
That's a dead bunny.
Yeah.
Our archer food.
Yeah. Hey May, you wanna know how I met Dawson?
How?
Ah!
Oh.
I was being held hostage for a store robbery.
Ugh. All right.
Damn.
This was back when I was a probie. I was being held hostage for a store robbery, and he was one of the responding officers. And
Damn.
he was the one tasked with clearing hostage. And the second that he checked my pockets, he saw the EMS badge. Like, wait, you're a government employee. This is a ride along now. Let's go. We're going in the chase. And
Yeah, he
Oh
does
my
that.
god.
He does that. Or he did.
What are we actually doing?
Mountaineering.
dumb shit.
This is
driving
what I-
around.
Yeah, just driving around, talking, socializing.
You can't get kidnapped here. If somebody does kidnap you here, they're getting blasted.
I am both waiting for James to return after storm and for LA to be open.
Hold on, I can make a phone call and get LA to open.
Well, she doesn't have the money.
Well, it
though.
wouldn't matter. I'm still like 20k short or some shit. That's why I'm waiting for James because he offered to help pay the remainder.
When you
With a
fun
room.
fact, when you have a friend that works for LA is allowed to give you discounts.
Huh.
It's not a
Really?
lot, but it's something.
Well, the
One of
vehicle we're
biggest
trying to
discounts
get's
they're
like,
allowed to give's 5K.
yeah, that would only bring it down to either 60 or 65. I don't know if it's 65 or 70k is
It
the
is,
price.
I believe, it's 65. I mean, check.
Fine.
Is somebody literally mountain riding on a fucking Veggio?
I would.
Probably.
Scaring
Camacho
all the
is
deer
65.
away.
I would still be like almost 10k short. Not 10k, but like almost.
As a person that used to hunt for money, you are the worst type of human being for
I
scaring the
hunt
deer.
for money too.
Yeah,
Oh,
but, like,
wait,
as a
I didn't
person that
check
used
how
to
much
hunt
cash
for
I
it
have.
being the primary source of income.
I have
Fair.
another 1300 in cash.
Well, so hunting is no longer a viable primary source of income for a
Yeah.
lot of people because of the overhunting restrictions.
So I've got approximately I've got 55,000 out of the 65,000.
Oh.
So I'm literally 10k short.
Water. Who put that water there?
You did.
Shit, you're right. So, how's your day, Lyra?
You know, you can actually go around the water there, right? James did it yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before.
Really?
If you go to the left, carefully to the left.
Oh.
James actually went through the water, to be fair.
Oh, good. More
And
water.
then he went up. And then he went up.
So, Lyra, how's your day?
It's going okay.
Oh no. You know, there's
This is-
a safer way up behind you. Oh, wait, that's an
Safer. This is a
island, never mind.
Camacho.
I realized it was an island anyway.
Tree. Yeah, this is okay. We're good. This is what we usually do when we hang out. We just drive around and talk, and
Or
just
hunt.
or hunt and just take things up mountains and yeah.
Lyra, what's your definition of a social life?
Fuck.
This.
Sorry.
Being active, being able to move, and talking.
Fair enough. How
Would
has
you like
Bobby
to
not
drive?
killed anybody yet? Jump. Aw.
Would you like to drive, Lyra?
No, I'm good.
Alright. You want me to drop you back off somewhere? Sick.
That's
Sorry.
a camper van, Bobby.
No, it's not.
It's just a worn down one, but it is.
No, it's a
That's a mobile home.
no,
Same
it's a-
thing. Close enough.
No, because there is a camper and there's a mobile home. Difference.
I thought that was the journey.
Yeah, that's the journey. Sorry.
Please don't tell me that's what fucked the truck.
No.
You guys?
You good? Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, have a go.
You too.
Imagine driving a knockoff of a good car.
Oh, what, like a Ferrari?
For like a Jester RR. I mean, Jester RR is still a good car. Just a knockoff.
Of what?
Supra.
Ah.
I believe Supra. I could be wrong.
I mean, at least the name isn't just like one letter away.
Yeah. That's a scrap car. 100%.
That's a
Mhm.
No
shop,
doubt.
I can promise.
That's what I meant by scrap.
Yeah, scrap truck. That's a mountain.
Does Bobby have ADHD?
Yes.
So his seems to be very focused on going up mountains.
Well, I want to see
Whenever
what the
he sees
Camacho can
something.
take. We good. All right. Okay. I don't know why my door opened up. Oh, what just happened?
You hit a pole and a rock.
Ah, damn rocks. Was it the pole? It was
No, it
not
was the
the
rock.
pole.
It was the rock. 100% the rock.
The pole provided no resistance.
I mean, I've seen some poles that do provide resistance.
Heyo!
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that power pole right there.
I'm putting a stripper pole in mine in Shay's room.
In front of your mother?
I'm kidding. It
Who would
glows
watch
though.
you use that pole, Shay? What kind of
It
sweet
was a
home
joke.
Alabama shit is this?
It was a joke. Are we sitting still right now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like head popping.
You mean we're not still at Tom's?
That was really funny when that happened. Yeah,
Like,
we were
literally-
at Tom's. We drive all the way to Southside Autos. Rebecca comes out of the car, walks over to us. She's like, "When did we leave Tom's?" She never realized that we left because in her eyes that we were all the way up there still.
All right, Larry, where you want me to drop you off?
You can drop me off at the president if you want.
Alright.
Thank you.
It's a matter of, does Lyra want to be dropped off?
I haven't had chance to do much cycling today. I'm stretching my legs.
I convinced James not to cycle
Why would you do that?
because I wanted him to get to Pillbox quicker so I could see him. Cycling takes too long.
One second, guys.
You're really
May
about
drive.
to cycle in that tight ass drive.
Yeah, is it smart to cycle in that? Oh yeah, you need to put your keys in the glove box. I can't drive without them. Bobby. I got some hot wire in this bitch.
Give me a moment, guys. Okay. I realise my stream is probably not the most exciting when I'm not on duty or not with people in a car talking, but why do people muck this up? Ah! Leave it. Leave it, people. But I will grab 10 balls of rice. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab the 10. Sorry, I'm pedantic when it comes to things like that. Let me see if I can find someone on duty. Literally no one on. Okay. Hey, Starla, Mikey.
Go for Starla? Sorry.
I know you nearly went for go for SAO. That urgent warrant has finally been approved.
Sorry, which warrant?
Give me a call so I'm not... Actually, it's fine.
You want me to call you?
Jaden Sinclair. Search and seizure.
Okay. I don't know about this case. What's going on with it?
Just, it's been approved and it's an urgent one because the possible degradation of the police weapon equipment. But I can't find anyone from CID around right now. And I don't know if I'm going to be on duty after Storm.
Okay, so if I see anyone for CID, let them know that this needs to be served?
Yes.
Absolutely will do.
And I passed on the feedback to the officer who wrote up the warrant.
Okay.
Seems that we just need to be careful with definitions of illegal weaponry and have a definition of what we're actually searching for.
I noticed on a previous one, they wanted to, the scope was stupidly, the terminology was generic and broad, and they had a lot of evidence for weaponry, great, but then they wanted to throw in drugs and items, like general items to support illegal activity. It was very, very broad. I told them to take out the broad terminology, take out the drugs. If you find them, while they're there, it's fine. The plain view doctrine. You don't need to specify them and then not have supportive evidence. You know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but in this case, they had definition that the individual may have what we're searching for in terms of police weaponry equipment, but it's
problematic.
I'm confused by the the bullet points he's bringing up. I don't know whether he's making the definition because of what's based in the warrant or what's...
Who wrote up the warrant?
Veronica.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
So the feedback was that it's based on logic because someone is / was a known felon, likely was on scene, could be used against a large majority. But there was specific evidence to back the claim that it was potentially these guys, and I'm very confused by that wording.
That sounds a bit confusing. When you have time later, we can, maybe we talk about it. I know you sound like you're ready, you're done for the night, but, because I'd love to pick your brain.
Because part of the definition of what we do in court is pulling in some of the, like, likely was on scene is a supported by the evidence. We have him likely on scene, and we have a pattern of past behavior. So do we not use pattern of past behavior to help support claims?
I'm not sure if I would use that exact terminology, but I would definitely. Yeah, that's fine. He has a
well,
history
it's criminal. It's criminal behavior.
trend.
It's the criminal psychology. That behavior is defined by what they do in the past. Normally, people don't deviate from that unless they've had a sudden change of heart.
Yeah, I personally would use. You know, he has demonstrated a trend of such behavior, just because I don't like to use anything that can be kind of taken as characteristic traits. I like to show trends, but that could be because I'm used to dealing with the federal rules of evidence, and those maybe are not quite so applicable to warrants.
I mean, in court, we talk about their characters. We have objections against character statements.
Right, but you can't bring in a person's character traits as reasons why they may or not have, committed a crime, but you can show trends. which is a very weird delimitation between the two, but that's why I tend to go with that verbiage instead of the other. But I think it's still a fine bit of evidence to add to the totality of the evidence for the justification for the warrant. Wow, those are a lot of big words.
Either way, his 2 points just confuses me.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Well, I'll look at it and we can see. But hey, the warrant's good, the warrant's ready, and I'll let them know when I see somebody.
I passed it on,
Does
but
Akira knock down?
I passed it on, but the argument that likely was unseen. Well, the evidence supports that he was on. Gives with enough probable cause that it's.
Yeah.
Is this you in front of me?
Oh, it'll be fine. As long as there's plenty of rubbers and turkey.
I'm doing SAO shit. I might as well do SAO shit. Might as well get paid for it. Akira! Can I ask you a question?
Give me 1 second, hold on.
I can count 1 second. Why am I getting such headaches?
You got fucking crackheads coming into the goddamn store with a goddamn katana.
I don't even.
I just called them. Thank you.
Alright, so how much do I?
It is going to be $225. Let me get this ready.
Order up.
Go ahead and send. And what was your name?
Kira.
No, he just came in with a sword, jumped the counter, started swinging, couldn't get in the back, and then ran out.
Sorry, Akira.
That's Shane.
Sold.
That's Shane.
Wagwan.
Whoa, you good, my guy?
I'm good.
Shane, put that away. Idiot. Oh my god, you're scaring the employees.
Exactly, it's a test.
That's not how you test them.
Supposed to be worrying.
You know, there's literally a question in the interview about the swords. Put that shit away. You know how we
Excuse me?
feel. You know how we feel about swords at Burger Shot.
Hello.
Swords are great.
The swords are disgusting.
Especially when I freak someone out.
That's not funny.
Would you rather I used a gun?
No, I'd rather you be respectful to the other employees.
You just smoke a joint, man.
Shane, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you know what? Never mind. You're my friend. I won't.
No, say it.
What's up?
Mm.
And I gotta make sure to get back inside because I'm really fucking hungry right now.
I'll eat. Go and get your food and I'll wait.
Alright.
Guys, it's clear. It was Shane.
Oh my god, they still think it wasn't me.
I yelled at him.
Yeah, I don't know what. Like, I have no idea.
Starla?
I was gonna ask if, do you want to go on a gang tour with me, Lyra?
A gang tour? What on earth?
Second, I'm being harassed.
Apparently.
Is she going to make a police report or something? Valerie.
About what?
I don't know.
Do you want to go over next door and talk about it?
Yeah. Are you okay, Starla?
No, I'm being harassed by these gentlemen in a white car.
Do you need us to send someone to you?
I had to hear you over them.
Do you need us to send you someone to you?
No. I think we're okay.
Someone just tried to nearly run me over.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on I've been... What's up?
So I got the Jaden Sinclair warrant signed. I'm just a little confused about the wording that was given in the reply to me. I understand I understand part of it, and then
Sorry, I'm fine. They were just like screaming very loud. I couldn't hear you. Oh, and they're back.
do you need to come pick you up?
Yeah, if you want to bring a car out here.
Are you able to get out of the car?
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh,
Look,
hello,
you just made
officer.
Fine, there's a car
legal
here. You might want to
U-turn.
bring me back.
Yeah, you mind stop following the car behind that you're following?
What do you mean?
What's up, man?
I said, you mind stop following the car that you're following?
No, listen. Alright, those dudes rammed into us earlier and then called us bad drivers and just, drove away, man. So,
Yes.
yeah. You mean, Yeah, wait,
Okay,
you don't even look like a cop, man. What are you wearing?
I have lights, the roof numbers on the car.
Here, you want me to come back, or do you want us to meet you at the station?
He is right, he's not wrong.
That's fair, I guess.
No, you're
but-
fine.
Alright, man. Have a great day, officers.
Yeah, peace out, man.
Alrighty, you have a good day.
It was probably Gary Katz who annoyed them, and then they just.
Yeah, that is his taxi.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, he's just been knocked off.
Okay, man.
Is everybody good?
I think
Yeah,
so,
no
right?
worries.
So,
I was
yeah.
just asking if someone, that's it. I accidentally hit him as well.
Alright.
But it's all good.
No worries.
Okay.
Alright, what were you gonna say? So, the Jaden makes there was something about the
Jade
wording in
and
the reply.
Sinclair. So I understand the concept of a request to search the felon's property for a legal weapon is very broad. To request in future, please narrow the scope of that request. I understand that. It's the next bit that confuses me. Based on the logic, because someone was a known felon, likely was unseen, could be used against the very large majority of criminals selling drugs. Yes, but there was evidence in there to support that this criminal was likely unseen. So can we not use that logic? Can we not use that word? Use the wording likely was unseen? Or the probability, like, when they're not writing the warrants, use that wording? The probability was that he was unseen? That's the bit that confuses me, because we've got to prove. There's got to be enough evidence that there's probable cause he was unseen. And in this case, there was. The evidence is there to back that up, but I'm being told that we couldn't use that?
Okay. So, let me look at the warrant real quick.
Like, Statsy and I both looked at it.
Well, I mean, he approved it, so the scope would be illegal weapons. I mean, and the search warrant, so hold on. Because the problem with that is because I do understand what he's trying to get at, but the problem is the under the totality of the circumstances, the mere fact of him being found at a shooting, the mere fact of him being found at a shooting would, like, how do you enclose that?
How do you enclose... Like, I can understand the wording that we are looking for police equipment stolen from the scene. That can be something that can be narrowed down. But...
The problem
is the penal code directly defines it as possession of illegal firearms.
Well, so that's the thing, though. It's like I would rebut what he's stating as to the fact of probable cause. This is the problem with all this, right? Is because and I do understand the logic of what he's using, is the problem of if he uses that very same logic to apply to someone who was you can prove that he was there at the scene through DNA, that he was also in possession of weapons that previously were owned by officers. It's like at that point, you would never be able to search a person that was involved in a shooting. I guess maybe he's wanting you to limit the scope to police weapon or weaponry, but police weapons are illegal weapons.
Yeah, and in the actual penal code, which is what she's used, it's possession of illegal weapon modification device.
So that's the one thing I do make. So this is the one thing, like, you kind of have to paint that picture. I do understand what she put, but this is the problem of our search warrants aren't like other search warrants, like federal search warrants. They're not like even states that are search warrants. These are the bare minimum. Because the problem is you have to paint the picture to the judge, because they're just kind of just left there kind of like wondering, like, okay. So for instance, what would we, what can we say? Okay, one, what is a police weapon? There were multiple missing police issued handguns and rifles. You can put the state statute for both of those in the search warrant, so that way the judge can like, okay, yeah, these are illegal weapons. You can also put the state statute on illegal weapons within the within the search warrant.
But she did put in statements, links to stolen weapon reports, and and what was stolen.
She put the evidence. I'm talking about the statute.
We don't have a
the actual. No, I'm saying the actual statutes, the state statutes, the actual statutes. What I'm getting at is what are we saying that we're having probable cause of? What we're saying that. I know. I already know what the probable cause is, but. What I'm getting at,
it doesn't even bother me. It's the next part that bothers me and is confusing me. Based on the logic, because someone was a known felon, likely was on scene, could be used against a very large majority of criminals in San Andreas. So, what is... Starla, are you okay?
Can you repeat?
Are you okay? That was a brandishing call near you.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
So it's that part that confuses me, because, okay, I know felon, fine, that can be, but likely was on scene, that wording's not even used. But it is implicated that he probably was on scene. But that's what we're trying to prove, like, that's the linkage, and there's evidence to support that. That's the part that confuses me.
I think it's just somebody had his sword out.
So, hold on. Well, so that's the thing. You still approval. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but then the next time that comes along, likely was on scene, he may then reject it because he's pointed it out before.
Well, so hold on. It says could have been used a very large majority of crimes or criminals in San Andreas. There's, however, an overwhelming amount of evidence here that the individual in question may have what you're searching for in the terms of police equipment stolen from the scene, as you recovered 2 other weapons stolen from the scene from this individual. Oh, I see what he's stating.
So, for me, reading this quite literally, because I'm at this point at the moment, he is telling me, and please inform me if I'm wrong, we cannot use the wording like that refer that he could have been unseen. When actually what was proven was he probably was on scene, so now do we have to have definite cause that he was on scene? Like, do we actually have to have video footage and photo evidence and... Because then we have enough for an arrest. Take that quite literally, that for me, that's reading as we can't say that he was likely on scene or any wording referencing like that. And that's how it's coming across quite literally to me. And I'm quite happy to have this conversation with Rexford in person with him to try and figure out where he's at, but he's not around right now. So... But can you see where this... Is there any... Like, am I totally off the rails? Is this not meant to be read literally? Is there supposed to be some underlying message? Kara?
I feel like this is... Because the viewpoint like that you're giving me, it's the... that you're... I don't really... I see what he's saying, but it's at the same time, it's just, I don't really... He's stating that them being their past history shouldn't be used or could be used against the majority of criminals in the state. But I don't... What is... How... That's not even the basis of the fucking... I mean, like, I don't really understand the statement, because that's just the supporting evidence of this. Like, unless he's trying to state that just put in the portion of the blood on the evidence and just go based upon that, is maybe what he's trying to get at.
But there was also weapons found on him that was stolen from the scene. It's just...
Well, it's like, what I'm saying is, like, for the statement that he's stating, he says there is, however, overwhelming evidence that the individual in question may be.
It kind of backtracks itself, going, oh, you mustn't do this, but this is what you've proven it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it says the suspect's blood was located at the scene where a shootout lasting 30 minutes took place. The suspect was arrested on 124 with a Mark 18 rifle that was stolen from 310 Jack Dawson during a group of 6 robbery shootout. There are still multiple weapons that were stolen from the officer on scene and have yet to be recovered. Yeah, so I don't really... I mean... I guess the probable cause is just that one specific statement, but I don't know why he's...
The probable cause is the blood and the weapons that were taken from him. Supporting evidence is building the character of him, that he has a prior history of possessing illegal weaponry, but also... yes, that whole thing could still be out and we could still have a probable cause. It's just building up, this is why we need to do this, and this is why we need this as a no-knock. And the thing of illegal weapons, it wasn't even that she was stating that she wanted the request to search wasn't because he has illegal weapons. It was literally because she wants to recover the multiple weapons that were stolen from the officers on scene. But here's the history of this guy. This is to inform you that this is why we need a no-knock. This is what it's... I probably need to talk to Rexford in person about it, but...
Yeah, because I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really, like, in the majority of the statement, it doesn't really... So, the last statement that's in the search warrant is just for the evidence, or sorry, for the reasoning for the no-knock, which I guess really just put that in the section of where you're requesting a no-knock. But at the same time, I don't really understand what was the whole, like, it's just kind of...
Do you think it would be improper of me to ask him whether I can meet with him in person to discuss his viewpoint? Because I don't understand based on the logic. Yes, I understand that it can be used against a very large majority of the criminals, but we have the evidence to say that it's probably this guy. That's the part that confuses me. Do you think it would be improper for me to go, look, can we have a conversation about this, about part of your, to discuss your viewpoint? Would that be improper of me?
I mean, it's just a concern, I guess, that he's stating. It's not like he's not saying don't do it, because this is the problem, right? So he says, while reviewing this warrant, I have some concerns. A request to search a felon's property for illegal weapons is a very broad request. In future, please narrow the scope of the request, which that's at that point, I would just... The only thing for that very first part, I would just list the state statutes regarding that crap. Based on the logic, because someone is a known felon as likely on scene, I mean, I don't really understand that. That one I would suggest talking to him about. Could be used in a very...
Do I possibly see him around? Do I send him an email? Do I put it in there that I want to talk to him about it?
I would just let CID know that they got the search warrant, and then also talk to him just for clarification's sake. Just talk to him in person. It's fine. Just ask for clarification, because
Do I ask him for that? I can send him a message, but...
I mean, he should be around in a bit. I mean, he's always around in a bit. I feel like this is kind of a nothingness, because it's just based on the viewpoint, because he says likely was on scene doesn't really make sense, because there's nowhere in that he is likely to be on scene. A known felon, I mean, he is a known felon. I mean, through the totality of the circumstances, he has been in possession of multiple weapons. Now, if he's afraid of the totality of the circumstances, then I guess we just can't use the totality of the circumstances for people in search warrants. But that doesn't really make sense either. So, I mean, if a person's being arrested for multiple, because with that same logic, if a person has been arrested for having illegal weapons, then it would be probable for them to have more illegal weapons, especially if that person's in a gang.
So illegal weapons. Okay, we can modify that to say that it's probably police weapons that were gained from possession of
I'm not
illegal
gonna-
firearms or firearm modifications, which is the direct thing that they're wanting to prosecute with. There is the penal code they're wanting to go with. That's where they're going. That were including police weaponry. Yes, that could probably be included. But yeah, I'm just going to send him a text saying, can I talk to you about your viewpoint on the SES in person? I'm confused. I've tried asking Akira as well, but he's also confused.
I think it's one of those things of that. It's a problematic decision or concern, but that's my point though of him saying illegal weapon. I would just change it for firearms because he is not to be in possession of any firearms because he has no firearms licensing. Him being in possession of a firearm, he could very well and very likely be in possession of multiple and numerous amounts of firearms. I would just, honestly to God, just that's what I'm saying. Like, I would just start using the state statutes when on this stuff. That's what Chase does. He puts the state statutes in there.
You keep saying state statutes, but mine isn't working.
What, the penal code?
Like, when you say statues, are you talking about the actual...
He's the penal code? The
But she has the penal code in there. Literally, possession of illegal firearms or firearm modifications is the actual penal code.
That's not that, like, I don't mean like that. I mean, like, and this is when I go back to
I'm just very confused right now. I'm so sorry.
it says PE 4005 vandalism of government property, and that's why I go back to the whole thing of yes, that she has. Well, she put the definition. She did put no. She did not put a statute in there. She just put possession of illegal firearms or firearm modification devices. This is what here.
014. Possession of illegal weapon modification device. So she didn't directly put it in, but
Also, that's my point. Though, is what you said. PC 00 or
PC 8014.
so possession of legal modification, but that would only mean the illegal weapon modification. So that's what I'm saying. At that point, you would essentially have to. This is why I go back to the thing of it's dumb, but Jesus, you can put firearm. You could put that person was in possession of a, well, wow, is the PD weapons not technically listed? Okay. Well, you can put PC 1200, PC 1201, 1202, 1203, depending on the weapons that were stolen from the police. I mean, they're like, literally, he could not literally sit there and argue with that. And if we were to even had to go further into it, I mean, he is in possession of a police-issued weapon. I mean, for Christ, like, it doesn't really make any sense. I felt like we would just be sitting there putting the entire penal code on there for him to have to read, even though he knows what the penal code is. But he was in possession of a police-issued weapon, Class 3 and Class 2. God, I feel like we're kind of having to lead them to the water. Or not even lead them to the water, but forcefully put the judge into the water. Oh. Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
Okay. So, okay. I didn't even read the fucking statement to begin with, but. So, I didn't realize what she was looking for, but she's looking for illegal firearms or firearm modification devices, included those that were obtained during the robbery of a group of sects and weapons stolen from police after the shootout. She's looking for the guns that are also coming from the group of sects robbery.
Yes, that's what she's looking for in specific.
Okay, so at that point, just put the state statutes that are literally just 12 through whatever, 12 through 5, I don't, just put them in there. Because at that point, I mean, he can't really argue the fact of, I mean, that on top of itself, you would have to show that, they get weapons from the group of sex robbery, which there is evidence to show that people do get weapons from these robberies. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing's kind of just wacky to me.
This whole thing is... So that's the other... So now can you see where I'm completely confused?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just kind of like... I would talk to him, but I was at the same time just kind of... For the future... Hello.
Hi.
Alright. But, yeah, for the future, though... because it's not your fault, it's just... The way we've been doing this is... If a person, like in this case, they do like a group of 6, or they do just rob a bunch of cops, for Christ's sakes, we find out, hey, this guy's fucking, his blood is on scene where a bunch of cops have been robbed. Just throw that in there, throw the statute on the weapon charges, which you don't really have to worry about the illegal weapon modifiers, but just the illegal weapons itself, which is overly broad. I guess we're like this goes back to the whole thing of I've been told and other people have been told to don't put too much into the warrant, and then people have been told, we don't have enough, and I feel like it's at this point we're just gonna get to pages and pages of the shit.
Yeah, this is... I'm just...
I can keep talking in circles, but I feel like I have to demonstrate what I'm talking about, because it's the problem of understand.
I believe you that some judges don't want too much, and then some judges want everything.
Yeah.
And the consistency isn't there, and it gets confusing for us. But I'll pass on the information to Veronica that she needs to put in, like, what are the charges you're looking at, put the penal code, PC 8013, criminal possession of weapon class 3, or PC 8014, possession of... What are you looking at the charges? What are you looking to actually... What's going on?
Yeah, because, I mean, it's the main thing of... And again, this is what I keep saying, though, is, like, it doesn't... The way that we have these search warrants are not proper. And in this case, it's supposed to request what is this person, like, what is the probable cause and the charge that's supposed to be based upon, and you're supposed to list the charges that are supposed to be for the probable cause, and then you would also list the supporting evidence for that.
Either way, it's...
That's one thing is, like, I look at it, it's just confusing and complicated, and it's just, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. And this is why I say, at this point, just throw every fucking thing you can on there, so that way they have a complete and understanding of what they're looking at. Even if they make a, like, dumb decision, I'm not... There's always other judges. At least there's Reddington, a justice. So, it's one of those things of we'll have to figure it out and try to sort this stuff. I would suggest, and I do suggest, you talk to Rexert, though, or talk to Don and try to go from there and just try to. Is somebody in a stolen cop area there? Anyway, but yeah, just talk to Don, get Don to talk to Rex, or you can talk to Rex. I mean, it doesn't really one of y'all because I mean you.
I'll talk to him because I'm the one that put it in. I'm the one that's confused, and it makes more sense if I do it so that people are yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is try to change the search warrant. Or sorry, not try to change it, but well, yeah, I'd actually fucking try to change it because it doesn't really make sense for the way that we've been doing it, and then them requesting all that information like that.
Please, who was ringing me? Hello.
Hi, is this Lyra?
Hi.
Hi, this is Kyrie. Kyrie Diaz. I just got hired with the DOJ, and I'm doing my 2-week paralegal shadowing and getting some experience. And I saw that you were around, and I was wondering if you might be willing to let me shadow you for a bit.
I'm currently, I'm an SAO, not a private defense.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. But yeah, I'm currently not doing any cell work either.
Okay, well, I mean, I look forward to meeting you sometime, and if you ever, like, want to let me shadow or something, you know, please feel free to reach out.
I will do. Look after yourself.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Starla, we're over here. Starla! Hello.
Going for the tape.
Where are we going?
No.
I'm getting in the back. Okay. What's going on?
So
No, we were just talking about the.
Yeah, we were talking about the search and seizure warrant, about the wording and everything. And
okay.
I'm just gonna have a conversation with him.
It's like I was saying, in general, just at this point, I'm just kind of, and it's like I told some of the other people in CID, I feel like I just want to test the water just to see, especially with Rex, just to see what he wants on these search warrants. So I'm gonna create the most obnoxiously long search warrant.
What for the next thing?
Why?
Because it was this thing of the way he structures the arguments. Sometimes it kind of confuses me with this logic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to him so much information that it's just to see what he said.
Okay, so I've just seen that he signed one of yours, Starla, Pablo Santiago's.
Okay, that's the one that I had them adjust the verbiage on. There was
But
few
he's just
wrong.
literally said, refer to the statement that he put in mine. So he's...
I didn't hear half of that if you were still talking.
Okay, so... He's just said refer to the statement that he put in mine. So... What? This is...
But... Oh, I'm looking in the wrong thing.
Pablo?
I was looking in the CID, not the DOJ. Silly me. Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, so Ms. Rema, while reviewing the warrant, I have some concerns. Illegal weapons is a very broad request. In the future, please narrow the scope of the request based on the logic, because someone was a known felon is likely on scene.
See, that's the
Could
bits
be
that
used
confused
against-
me. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
No, I'm reading. I'm sorry. However, there's an overwhelming amount of evidence that the individual in question may have what you're searching for in terms of the police As you recovered 2 other weapons stolen. This is visual. I hope you understand my viewpoint here. So basically, I think what he's doing.
But this is the thing, we think. We don't know for certain because from literally from my point of view is, it's not the first part. We could put the penal codes in and everything. The second part, where he says likely was on scene, that wording wasn't used. However, there is evidence to correlate he was probably on scene, which is enough to give us probable cause he was on scene.
Right. So let's do that in the future instead of saying likely on scene.
But she didn't use that wording.
Yeah.
She didn't use that wording.
What did she use exactly?
She used, hold on. The above suspects was located at the scene where a shootout lasting approximately 30 minutes took place. The suspect was arrested at 1:20. Okay. I, Wilson, am requesting a search warrant and search and seizure on the above suspects, and we have evidence linking him to, starting from the beginning, possession of illegal firearms or firearms modification, including those that were obtained during the robbery of Group 6, and weapons stolen from police after the shootout. I, Wilson, am requesting a search and seizure warrant on the above suspect, as we have evidence linking to Group 6 robbery that occurred on the 22nd of January 2023. The above suspect's blood was located at the scene where a shootout lasting approximately 30 minutes took place. The suspect was arrested on the 24th of the 1st, where an MK-18 rifle that was stolen from 310 Jack Dawson during the Group 6 robbery shootout. There were still multiple weapons that were stolen from officers on the scene that have yet to be recovered and are believed to be stored at the suspect's property. So she didn't even use that he was likely on scene. She says, here's the evidence that...
Yeah, no, that's what I would have suggested to have done.
Wait, so hold on. So I think, so let's just take into consideration, let's just say we just don't look at the second thing that he's stating, because it doesn't really make sense for the second thing that he's stating, him being on scene, right? Why would he sign the search warrant if he didn't believe that there was enough for that, right? So what I'm getting the feeling of is he doesn't want the last statement that's in both search warrants, because both search warrants have the same statement of, where is it? Notepad.
You know what? And I still, instead of likely, I like it. Oh God, I just
that last paragraph.
Strongly suggest sounds better and means the same thing.
Yeah. Well, so my thing though is, on the last paragraph, it just states that the suspect has a prior history of possessing illegal weapons, yada yada, all that kinds of shit. Which, in my opinion, for the totality of the circumstances, it is probable that this guy has illegal weapons. But I guess what he's getting at is he doesn't like the fact that that's there. If we take into consideration of just the statement that's before it, which has all the evidence, that has him, she's stating that his blood was on scene, multiple police weapons. It's kind of weird to me, but he wants that, and he's fine with that. He just doesn't want the last paragraph, which I don't disagree.
I don't disagree with it, but then he needs to state that clearly, because what he's making it sound like, quite literally, is a known felon likely was on scene. Okay, scrap A, because I know A is linked to that last password, but B just does not make sense.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think number 2 doesn't make any sense, because he's fine with the number 2. Or sorry, he's not fine. He states that he's not fine with number 2, but he's okay. He states that for the reasoning, and that would be having enough evidence to search the guy's property. But I don't understand, for instance, right? I can understand him saying, okay, possession of illegal firearms or firearm modification devices. I can understand that, right? Okay. Well, all we would have to do is literally just put the state statute of firearms. I mean, the guy literally is a felon and should not be in possession of firearms. So that very statement.
Do we just need to define illegal weaponry to the judge as being any weapon that's a class 2 or higher?
Well, like, if the guy, like Pablo Santiago is a felon, which at that point, again, I would literally just put under the totality of the circumstances, Pablo Santiago is a felon and is not to be in possession of any firearms whatsoever, and I would just literally list the state statute on firearms. He argues the fact of that itself firearms are too broad. I would literally just throw up and just like that makes no sense. That's when I would like that. You can't literally expect the police to start looking for police weapons in and of itself when the guy is not to be in possession of firearms.
No, I agree. He's not allowed to be in anything of a class 1 or higher. And when we typically use illegal weaponry, we mean a class 2 or higher. Well, no, class 2 or higher is what we typically
So
mean.
the
But a 1
wording
if they're not felony.
you suggest that we use is the suspect's name should not be in possession of illegal firearms as classified in criminal of class 2 weaponry.
I would just say firearms in general, especially if they're a felon. If they don't have a firearms license, I would note that person does not have any kind of firearms license. This person is, I mean, because it doesn't really matter. We're searching, like, if we're looking for police weapons, and this is why I don't like the fact of police weapons and normal weapons being split, because it just creates an issue of, okay, well, if we can only search for police weapons, are we just going to sit there and overlook the fact of, oh, God, it's a gun. We can't touch that. It's a normal Glock 18C. Oh, boy.
Well, I almost see a... Go ahead.
So in this case, should we go... We'll use Jaden. Jaden Sinclair has previous convictions of being in possession of... previous guilty convictions of being in possession of... criminal possession of weapon class 3, previous convictions, and therefore should not be in possession of illegal firearms at his property. Yes? No?
I would actually also throw in that there's a trend, that this person has demonstrated a trend. Just so... You know why I do it. I'm cautious about... Some people don't want to just show character traits as enough evidence to support stuff. So I like to voice that it's a trend.
I would blatantly say that is the totality of the circumstances. This person has been arrested multiple times for weapon possessions of multiple class 1, 2, and 3 weapons. It would be one of those things of, if the judge ignores the fact of the totality of the circumstances, I'd be very skeptical of that person that's a judge.
So something like suspect's name, so in this case Jaden, has previous guilty convictions of being in possession of previous convictions of, and then put the charges that he's been guilty convictions of.
Yeah.
Because we're not
then
refuting
also,
those. We're saying, look, he's been found guilty of these, and therefore should not be in possession of illegal firearms at his home address.
Yeah, I would, and even if we want to just, if CID's got any more search warrants they need to do, I would just say let's just play around with it just to see. Let's just experiment with it, just to see what we can get away with and what we can't get away with. Then on top of that, I mean, I would have a fucking search warrant right now, but fucking Don fucked up my damn subpoena.
Oh, you mean the Josh Reaper one?
Yeah.
Well, he called me about it. He said one got deleted. He didn't know why. What happened?
He put the wrong link in there.
Oh. He knows what he did wrong now, though. I don't have to go tell him.
I haven't told him. I was about to just throw it in there because I was
You want
like,
me to let him know?
"Jeez, yeah."
I didn't know why he was asking me, even though I think most of us know who Reaper is.
Oh, Jesus Christ! The Josh Reaper thing was the moron that robbed Lyra.
Yeah. But I have
blatantly
body-
clear as fucking.
I have complete body cam of the whole situation, and I did not lose visual, like, apart from a brief moment in the store, but he still had visual. And right from Bolingbrook.
Like, at least in this
You guys
case,
wanna
I
see my
want to.
house? It's right here.
Sure.
It's almost undecorated.
Let me. Oh, I'll park it right next to the lifeguard view. Hell yeah, lifeguards.
Also, I have food for everybody. Did you just break your tire?
Huh?
Oh, Starla's not getting in the driver's seat.
You don't want me in the driver's seat, period. Oh, you're smoking.
Yep, you definitely not. Akira!
See, that's my lifeguard vehicle now.
Oh, Don wants to know where the right link is or whatever. What do you need him to do on
Oh
that?
my god.
Oh, you look so cute today. You always look cute, though.
Hey, boo.
Me or Akira?
Yeah, you. Well,
Oh,
both.
thank you.
It's about letting the ocean guide
my way
you
to
to
meet
your
my
true
man.
self.
Are you letting him know?
Only show
Akira?
way. You must ride it, and in turn, let that bitch ride you.
We'll come over next week. I think they're having an all-day marathon.
I just sent it to him.
Okay.
Wait.
Watch it, idiota.
Oh, now it's gonna be rainy.
Oh my god.
I mean, I still have some work to do, but I bought
It looks
another
awesome.
house, so. Well, you see the downstairs. It's the best part.
I still like how you managed to do these walls and everything in the... Oh, did it come part of the house?
Yeah.
What, the greenery and the shrubbery?
Yeah, I like a shrub. I like to.
Did
I
you
like a
put
good
that in, or
shrubbery.
did that come with it?
What, the shrubs and everything? I did all that.
Here.
Oh.
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a complaint from somebody.
Okay. He's already seen all this. Still working.
Okay, this is awesome.
The downstairs is the best part, though, I think, so far. It's our office. Because we're workaholics.
That is a massive bed.
Yes, it is. I hope you like greenery.
I love this. Like,
Yeah,
I really
well,
love it.
Thank you. And then I gotta get him a chair, but this is his desk.
Very
I had
nice.
a chair, but yeah, and that's mine.
Very nicely done.
Yeah. And then I bought a new house. You know that last one on Rockford, by the gas station?
Yeah.
The one with the grapevines. I got that.
Ooh.
It's not a mansion like you have, but it's pretty dang. You know, it's not too shabby.
Now I can't have any more houses because I got my 2.
Yeah, I got my 2 now too. So I'm happy.
Shall we
Got
start running back to
beach
VPD?
Oh no, I got cars here.
Oh, okay.
Take this. Why does it give me a hard time?
you want to put the keys in the glove box and I'll have a go?
Is that what? What's my? It's easy. Oh, I know what happened. All right, hold on. Oh shit. Oh no. It's because I didn't have any pockets. Is that, I mean, I'll just pull out another one. I can't even put this back. My life's hard, Lyra. It's not easy.
It's okay.
I just, yeah, we'll take this.
A little bit worried what this is. Oh, okay.
I'm not good at driving these, though, by the way. They wobble? You know what I mean? They wobble side. I'm always afraid I'm just gonna topple over. It's a big bike for me. Hey, Gary. Are you alright? Is she not kidnapping you, is she? What? Who did that? Do you want to report it stolen? Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty bad lag.
That's not that big a deal.
No, I wonder if they have you go through DOC as well.
I don't know.
I have PTSD from that place. Just saying.
Yeah,
Terrible.
that's. I've talked to a lot of the DOC folks. They either, most of them like it though. You know,
Yeah, it's
they
a
like it.
different pace. You know, it's not.
Different world inside those barbed wire fences.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Mm-hmm. Well, I won't keep you. It looked like you were in a hurry to get to the changing room, so I will
Okay.
let you.
Well,
That's where I
hopefully
was
you catch the
heading to.
train.
Yeah, I hope so. If I do, I'll be at the meeting. I'll see you there.
Hi,
All right,
Mikey.
Take care. I never recognize you when
Hi,
you're
Lara.
not in uniform.
Hello.
Oh, phone call already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How's you?
I'm good, thank you.
Having a good time?
Yeah, I'm probably about to clock off.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, just things.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
You need. You can talk about it if you want. Otherwise, I can let you reflect if you need.
I'm down at VPD.
be over there shortly.
Okay, see you soon.
Sounds good. Love you.
Bye. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ah! It's okay. It's fine. I probably deserved it. Just kidding.
Can I ask why you don't want to be reminded of DOC?
You heard that?
I heard all of it.
It's just a personal preference for me. Just a personal preference. It's nothing like.
I literally heard
constructive.
it because I was standing right there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a different pace for me. I like really fast paced work. I like always being on the go. There's a lot of slumps in DOC, I feel like. And I don't know. It just wasn't my cup of tea, you know?
I ask that you just be careful who you are speaking about with and where you're speaking it. I'm just asking you just to be a little bit more careful.
Sure, definitely.
I'm not saying that you're not right to have your own opinion, because you are right to have your own opinion, but there are certain officers in PD who would take the grandest time to slate DOC.
Wait, say the last part again?
Who would take the grandest time to slate DOC.
Slate it? Like get rid of it?
No, talk badly of it.
Oh, okay.
It's been a recognized problem. And it does make it very, very hard to work when people feel like they're second best.
I understand that. It's valid.
Again, I understand the concept that it's not your cup of tea or anything, and that kind of hurt my curiosity why it wasn't your cup of tea. Or was there anything that in there that just didn't make it? Because I do want to improve it, but
I don't really have like a lot of like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like, it's not like super perfect. Like, how do I explain it? I'm trying to think of the word. Sorry, English is hard for me.
That's okay.
I mean, I didn't even like when I did DOC. I did my 50 hours and I did like an extra 10 hours because actually I got into the routine of like waking up, going there, talking with the inmates, whatnot. It was fun. Like it started to get really fun after I got that routine down. But
please be
I don't think
honest.
there's like anything wrong with it because I've worked DOC before in different cities, you know? This was like one of the better experiences of DOC. I just don't think I like, no, it's just not my calling, you know? There's nothing really like constructive that I can say like, oh, you guys need to do this or that or anything like that. Like I don't have like feedback like that. I think you guys do a great job. And she's like one of my best friends too. So I try to visit her sometimes, but it's just a me thing. It's just a me thing. That's all it is.
As long as that is your true feelings on that, and you
of course.
honestly don't have anything bad on it, because we're not going to learn unless we know what's going wrong.
For sure, for sure. You guys have that like a feedback form or something? I think I saw that. I didn't think about filling it out, but I'm like, I don't really have anything to say other than it's just like my personal stuff.
I think that was the point of it, is that you could just speak how you wished.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what shade of glasses I want for this. It's so fucking hard.
I mean, that one looks pretty good. Matches your hair. Doesn't clash too much with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you want something that's bold and statemented against it.
Okay, I will say this. So it's not like a DOC thing. I think it's more of like a systematic thing, and I've told this to people before as well. I'm usually good about putting in the hours. Like I did like a 13-hour shift yesterday or something. Like I just have a lot of time to give. I understand like we have to kind of weed out the people through PD. So have them do the 50 hours, 2 weeks COC. I just feel like for the population that we have, we definitely need more officers around at certain times. And I know that can be hard. And I feel like the process kind of, it weeds out a little too many people. I feel like it's like on the harsher end of things.
It was
And
much
I've had this
longer at one stage. It was much longer at one stage.
Yeah. And I've talked with the newest batch of recruits too, and they got really I mean, I think that 15, that was double my class that they came in. They were really frustrated with the whole process because once they get here too, there's not even enough FTOs to take them out because it's a systematic problem because there's not enough FTOs around, don't have enough cops to train them. We get a new batch of recruits, blah 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 blah. Like it's not just a DOC thing. It's like
I mean
a rolling snowball, you know, it's just kind of snowball effect.
I mean, it's not there to weed out like who's not going to give in their hours. It's actually to provide people the actual opportunity to actually talk with inmates and figure out what kind of cop they're going to be. Because they're going to learn.
Fair enough.
Because they're going to learn how to be able to talk to the criminals, actually figure out how not to agitate them, and end up in that shootout. It's going to give them time to learn what... So, as an officer, there are certain officers that really annoy them because of certain aspects. Well, this is your time, you're supposed to listen to them. And
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I took that away when I was in there. They definitely, I always listen to all the inmates to see like, oh, well, they did this and, you know, they tased me or I don't know, whatever complaints they had. But I mean, even then, I feel like there are still some cops that are like, how do I say this? Very aggressive. And I'm not, I'm usually not one of those aggressive cops. I mean, they still make it through the cracks, but I understand. Like, it's about giving them a different perspective on things instead of just being like, okay, I'm going to be a cop, I'm going to arrest everybody, which I hate that mentality, truly.
Yeah, and that's also part of what we're trying to weed out is those people. We do try and get those people before they go to officers.
Yeah.
But, yeah, in terms of that, it's supposed to be a time to learn to actually interact with the criminal population that you're about to arrest and probably annoy at times. How do you de-escalate conversations? How do you get to know them? What's going on? It's meant to be a time to learn what is the best practice, what is the worst practice.
Yeah, yeah.
And
it makes sense. That makes
and
sense.
also an understanding that if you send your 95 up piss to DOC, they're going to take it out on DOC.
Yeah.
Because it's not uncommon for PD to send up, piss someone off, and they send up their 95, and we're the ones that get it. And it used to be a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, I understand that for sure. I think part of the reason that I say that I have like PTSD from DOC is I got like stabbed in the neck with a screwdriver like my second day too. So that's also part of the reason why. So that's not like anything you guys can do about, you know, it just happens. But, like twice I've been stabbed in the neck in my career.
Well, welcome to DOC. We don't get shot, we get stabbed instead.
Yeah, with screwdrivers, whatnot. But I'm gonna head up to the meeting. Nice talking to you, Lyra.
It's nice talking to you. Thank you for
You have a good
informing
rest
me.
of your day.
And I don't think there's
Yeah.
much we can do about that because the point of that is to...
Yeah, that's what I thought. All good though.
And those are officers that are... those cadets that complain about it being so long are the ones that often are just on their tablets and on their phones.
Yeah, yeah. I think once they got to this phase, because I know their biggest complaint was, well, I did 50 hours, and then now I'm here, and now I'm sitting here waiting for an FTO, which that was also a big gripe that I had with PD too. It's like, we just don't have enough FTOs. And I try to take out cadets all the time, even though I'm not an FTO. You know, it's like one waiting sesh after another. But that's life. C'est la vie.
Keep going down. My mom. Oh, hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
I kind of have a Camacho now.
And zero money in her bank account.
I have a Camacho and $0 left.
Do you need money?
No, I'm good. I'll be able to get money after Storm. I'll work.
I'm talking to her about DOC stuff and yeah.
That sounds like fun, but not like fun. But yeah, no, we went and got me the exact same vehicle that caused me to be injured in the first place.
Where's James?
Well,
he said he would be back after Storm.
Apparently
I don't
he
think it's-
sees me, which is
Concerning. Oh, he is awake. I must call the father. See, I changed their tags from DOC and EMS just so it'd make it easier for me to find them both. Oh, he's on the. Oh, you called him. Damn it! I changed it to Dad and Mom just so I could easily find them better, and I still struggle.
Oh.
hello. I'm.
He must be here if he sees.
If you see me, where are you?
Walked right by me.
Armory.
Oh, he's right there. He's the one I've been hearing laughing. I thought it was just somebody crying outside, but no, it's him laughing from a distance.
No, that's actually a thing. Someone is crying
Oh.
outside.
Hey, I got something to show you.
Hmm?
But I'll show you after Storm.
Okay.
Actually, how much time do we have?
10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll show you after Storm, just so I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
We got plenty of time.
Come outside.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Intercepted, Lyra. Intercepted.
He didn't specify.
I'm tired.
And Lyra, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Bald is beautiful.
Bald is beautiful.
I'm very sorry for leaving, but
No, you're
being
fine. You're fine.
told that every other sentence was not.
Yeah, you're fine.
Ignore the fact that there's already a door missing.
Proud of you.
LA
That
wasn't
looks
open,
great.
but the person, that lady from Southside Autos, they were talking about they pretty much never use it and were willing to sell it to me. So they sold it to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's fully upgraded and everything too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We just took it to get it customized. I put the livery on it, changed the colors up a little bit on the wheels and stuff, and then made it
Yeah.
chrome for the secondary there.
That looks cool. I like
Secondary chrome is definitely the way to go for the Camacho.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be making it second, you know.
Okay. I'm tired.
Oh, I got a hug from Dad then. I'm okay with that. I was trying to give you. I was trying to give you a hug myself.
Hi.
Group hug. Get my hug. Oh.
Do I have mine? Mine here?
Okay.
No.
Where is yours?
Love it.
Now I want to get a new plate on mine.
Oh, by the way, I got the front bull bar that wasn't chrome. I got it into chrome now.
Wait, did you sell your Camacho, James?
No, he did.
What, baby?
You didn't sell your Camacho, did you?
Chrome is dark.
No.
Okay.
No, I have our fun off-road vehicle.
Then you get your fancy off-road vehicle.
Aha.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna send you off to someone. Let's get send you off. I'm so tired right now.
Oh, your tires are
Sprayed Suzella.
Why is your chrome black though?
Thank you very much, Clint. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you to Julian for the raid for the 2 viewers.
I think it might be just the position.
I'm going to bed because it's far too late. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye bye.